Hola! So this is the end of day 3, and we fly home tomorrow. This is the last night here at the beautiful Marriott Tijuana. Um, Dr. Luna was just here and just took my staples out. I have to admit, I was told it would probably pinch. It didn't even pinch. I didn't really feel anything at all, other than the really owie stuff he sprayed on at the end. He could have lived without that part, but otherwise, it was pretty good. So the only bandages I have left on is the one that was over my drain right here. And so I'm going to take a picture afterwards, and so I can put all the pictures up on my blog later. But I just have little strips and no more staples. And Dr. Luna was very funny. Got some kind of funny stories to tell about today. But the one that is most recent and just really cracked me up is Dr. Luna came in and he threw this at me and said, "Here's your stomach back." So, this is my stomach. Gotta love a doctor with a sense of humor. So, so this is what I look like now. Most of my bloating is finally starting to go down. I can still feel that there's some in there, but no more pain in my chest up here. So I feel pretty good after all of my walking I did today. Let's see. So today, so when we left here, we were going to take a cab to Revolution, I guess it would be the right way to say it. But for us, Spanglish folks, it's Revolution. Which is, we Googled and stuff, and it was 2.1 kilometers away or something like that. And so we're like, well, it's like a 25-minute walk. And they're like, yeah, we'll take a cab. So we walked outside and decided, no, we're just going to walk. So we walked for a ways. We went down. We saw this restaurant that has a huge, it's round, and its roof is a sombrero. That our driver had told us about on the way here. And so, and Rain was hungry, and so we decided that we were going to go have lunch, which is the kind of traditionally the big meal of the day here. So we decided we were going to go have lunch at El Potrero. And so we get there, and of course, Rain speaks no Spanish, and I speak muy poqueño Spanish. Apparently, all of my Spanish vocabulary has gone out my ears or something from the last 2 courses of Spanish I've taken. And so we, there's 2 of us. We go sit down, and the guy's trying to take our drink orders, and Rain was just trying to order water, and he didn't really understand. And somewhere from the Rolodex in the back of my mind, I pulled out that té helado was iced tea, so I ordered dos té helado. Got us some iced tea, which was very good, by the way. And so then I was busy trying to interpret the menu for Rain when something that was an absolute first in my life happened to me with no prompting whatsoever. He brought over 2 tequila shots and set them down and said, "En mi casa." And I'm like, on the house? How do you turn down tequila shots on the house? Well, when you just had stomach surgery, you really should. Although I suppose one could argue it might have cauterized the inside of my stomach, but I digress. Anywho, so my cameraman extraordinaire here was sitting across the table from me, and as you can see in the other video that's posted from during today, I look at it and I'm like, oh my God, Rain, you're going to have to do both of these shots of tequila. And she's like, both of them? I'm like, well, I can't do one. So I had to teach her, okay, well, you put salt on your hand and that kind of thing. Although as it would turn out, she probably wouldn't have really had to. The limes were dipped in rock salt. So she probably just could have scooped some salt off and then licked the lime, done the shot, and put the lime in her mouth. But, yeah, So, next time we know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. I reached over with my straw and took a little, because I had to have a taste, right? And oh my gosh, that was fantastic, smooth, wonderful tequila. So Raingirl, you got a great, great first tequila shot experience. So Rain does the first shot. They bring us out chips and stuff like that, and then she's just kind of looking at that other shot, right? It's like, oh, okay. So, and I tried to record the first shot, and I totally blew it. Like, I didn't hit the record button. You'd think I was new at this, whatever. So, so she takes the second shot, and she does the second shot, and she's kind of like, whoa. So we're waiting for her food. She's figuring out that the salsa is quite warm. We figured out what we were going to order. She ordered up some fajitas. That's always a good, easy thing. The phone's ringing, so I guess I'm going to go take this. You'll have to take a message. And so there's the second shot, and she...
Oh, hi, Samuel.
Oh, okay.
Great.
All right, there's got to be two parts to this one. I'll be back in a minute.
No.